Hi there, how am I Oshibigon, your Salesforce CRM Cloud Computing and Data Analysis Career Coach. I welcome you all to Talent Lincoln. On this channel, we are all about unlocking your potential, taking your career to the next level. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on your notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. And if you find this video valuable, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Thank you. All right, let us dive in right now. As we all know, as Salesforce administrator or Salesforce professionals, that Flow is a very powerful automation tool on Salesforce platform that can really help you to automate so many things that we ordinarily would have required human interventions or 100% human intervention and all the rest. But the good thing about Flow as an automation tool, it can really help you to automate Salesforce platform in such a way that that is going to require little or no human interventions in terms of activities that's being carried out by your end users. The beauty of Screen Flow, you can use Screen Flow to send messages, kind of inspirational messages on your own screen to end users. You can use it to create a quick record that your end users can impute some record into. You can use Salesforce to generate a record, quick record, like opportunity record, lead records. Even you can use it to also call for help your end users to impute a screen that they can impute some values on Salesforce platform. Or it might be standard object, it might be custom object. For this use case tool that I'm going to be demonstrating here on this channel at this time, is going to take us through on how you can create quick lead records using Screen Flow in Salesforce. Without wasting much time, let us dive into the playground or the developer hub to demonstrate that particular use case. So let me create a new flow now by clicking on start from the scratch. Then what I'm going to do now is to create a screen flow. So the screen flow I want to create will help us to create a quick lead record. The quick lead record, we're going to integrate some fields. Making use of Flow, we're going to integrate some field into it. Fields like first name, last name, company name, company, phone number, lead source, lead industry, lead status, lead rating, annual revenue, and then an email. With that, it's going to really give us the kind of outlook, the necessary field that will help our end users to actually impute values into those fields, and at the end of the day, save it successfully as a record, as a lead record on Salesforce platform. For me to have a component now, I need to click on this dot here. So the element I want to add, the first element I will add is going to be screen. On the screen, the property label is going to be, the label simply means how your end users, the user's interface will be able to see the name as it is being. But the API name simply means for the developers, and that's why you always require to either write it without space or you give it underscore. The first thing that we do is to type and call this one quick lead lead screen, and take the API name, and then for the lead, let me do something first. I want to clear this header, configure the header, and I deselect it. That means it's not going to show there any longer. As it is now, the screen is available for me to start clicking and dragging all the necessary components that I want to make use of for my quick lead records to be responsive. The first field I'm going to bring into this is going to be name. That's the first thing I will have on this. It's going to be name. It's going to be name. And for the name, I'm going to have let me name it. Let me give it name. Then the first name and the last name, that's it. That's the two things that I already have on the screen. But you can decide to just type test. Name field is the data type for name is test. So you can type a test, then drag it and drop and give it first name first and the last name first. But I just want to do it just that way since I have the component available on my flow builder. So it's good for me to just do it that way. And then it has a kind of value for me already, which is first name, last name, requesting my end users to impute on that field. So that's the code that we have there. Then the next thing now I'm going to do is to search for test to be able to impute another test field. This will help me with no, let me just say I want to do something. Let me give it section. Let me give it section instead of section. Okay, and I'm going to add a column. So with this column now, I'm going to have like two different fields so that our quick field screen is not going to be too wide in terms of landscape or size. Then let me just the first thing I'm going to do now is just to add let me have the company name as the company as a test field. This is the next thing I want to do. So test, that's a test field. I drag it on it and I call it company. So that's it. Is it a required field? Yeah, company is always a required field. Yeah, the name of the company that your organizations or their clients that are doing business with at the end of the day. So it's going to take it, which is always a required field, because you need to know, your company needs to know the name of the particular company they are doing business with. Very important. And then another thing that I need to add is the phone number. I have phone number in here. Yeah. So that's phone number. I drag it here and I call it phone number. And API name, sorry. Just supposed to contain one. So it's okay like that. Or I might just say phone number, just like that. Or I give it underscore. Let me give it underscore. Then the screen component. I can give it the phone number. Then let me give it else can I give it order. Let me give it order. So I will a space order like let me that is just going to be there at the front end. Let me just say 999, then 9999, then 999. So just a placeholder for it to at the front end. You see now it's going to be 999999 at the front end for my end users to actually impute the actual phone number into it. Now I think that is okay. So that value there, they need to enter value there in terms of phone number. And the next one I'm going to do is let me add another section. Let me add another section to it. This section now I'm going to call this one. I'm going to make this one lead source and also lead industry and lead status. Let's say I'm going to give it another field, another component, but this time around it's going to be pick list. This pick list is going to be lead source, where the lead is coming from. Then there's a special way of treating any field that has to do with pick list on the flow, on the screen flow or the flow builder. Lead pick list. Let me take pick list. It's let me add color. I'll make this one pick list here. So for this pick list now, I will call it for the pick list here, I will call this one lead source. Lead source. So gonna be, and it's required. No, I'm going to have a new sources here. Then I'm going to have the pick list source set. On pick list source set, I'll just say source. Then on what object that is going to get it out for it's going to be lead. It's going to be lead objects. Then what is the data type? The data type is pick list. What is the field? The field is lead source. And just let us leave it as default. What this simply means, you can make it to be on ascending order or descending order, but let's just leave it as default holder. Click done. The next one now is going to be another pick list. It's going to be lead status. Lead status. Let's make it of lead status. Oh, sorry. It's going to be pick list. So pick list here now. On the pick list, I can call this one lead status. I just leave it as status. That doesn't mean. And then the API is going to be status. Then it's going to be required. Then another pick list. I have to give it new choice resources. The new choice resources is going to be pick list choice sets. pick list assets is going to be lead status. So from the lead status, I can just, it's always good to give description so that your other administrators, Salesforce administrator, or developers working in your company, or maybe if you're no longer in the company, they'll be able to understand what this is meant for. So at place of work, always make sure when you do any configuration, if you have description field, always describe. It's very, very important. And I'm going to give this one lead, and the object we're working on is lead. I want this lead status to pull out from. Then we're going to make it the status. Then let's leave it in that order. Now let me just add one more field. Lead source, lead status, and then I can add another pick list. So let me make use of the radio button for another pick list. Before I do that, let me give it a section. Give it section. So and add columns. So it's just gonna be two like that. Then I'll make this radio button. So radio button is gonna be just another way of adding style to what you do. So I just call this one industry. So what industry is it coming from? Then I can add a hard source. The source new choice is going to be quickly set lead industry. And it's going to be lead. Then I'm going to make use of a pick list. Then what type of call it industry, and add it in that order. And that is done for the. Then I'm going to have another field two. Let me just say to section more. Oh. Let me go down again now. Here I've done industry. What other field can we rate it? Let me just do rating. Yeah, let me give it rating. Another pick list. Another pick list. And this one is a rating. Then it's a test field. Next thing to get is to give in its size and pick list size set. Yeah, that's it. Call it lead rating. Rating. The object is lead. So the data type is a pick list. Then what type of field are we talking about here? We are referring to rating. take rating, and we click done. We'll set order as default. Done. Then the last section now, I'm going to add it to it. Okay, and let me give it the other field now. I will need to add this current field, the currency, I mean. So the currency is going to be another field that will take care of currency on the lead record. Is going to be annual revenue. And yeah, that's it. That's a current. The data type is currency, and that's it. I pick currency there, and then the last one is going to be email. So just I intentionally give this screen a lot of faith just to demonstrate to us how you can have so many components available for you to actually give to your end users in terms of generating quick lead and so many. But you might decide not to have so many fields like this when you create it, but it's also, I just decided to do for us to really see how possible we can set so many components on a flow builder. Then the next thing I'm going to have here is going to be email. I'll just say let it be email. So that's it, email. And we already have a placeholder for it, which is used at example.com, and that's it. That's it. And click on done. So let me save. I call this one quick lead flow. Quick lead record flow. So I can still do one more thing for my screen. I can just say let me look for display test. I had it here. Yes, I want to have display test. Just say display. I will call it display test. I will call it display screen display. Well, let me call it lead. Display screen. So it's just a way of giving your end user another powerful experience. What I will do here now is just to give it some I'll say please create quick lead record, and I can just give it add some coloration to it and make it clear. Please create a quick lead record, and I'll just say let me bold it, let me increase the font, then I can even give it emoji. Let me make it blue, Done. Then let me take it to the center. If you want to take it to the right, you can take it to the right. If you want to take it to the left, you can take it to the left. So let me just say uh, get emoji added to it. It kind of can make it look kind of like, which one do I use? Yeah, let me use this one. Let me use this one. This one. Go back. Let me give it, let me increase the font. Okay, that is done. Okay, that's it there. And let me just take this one off. I'm not having any kind of tool I love to have right there. Just okay. Let's just leave it like that. And then all the necessary field has been added. Then I need to go to the footer now. If I don't want anything I don't want, I can actually I will come back later to the flow builder to see how we will not need this footer, not everything here at the front end. So let me just leave it at that. At this moment, then for my screen flow now, it can still do everything unless I had another component to it called create record. I need to add create record to it. If we debug it now, you will see that yeah, this is oh my god, the effect of the radio button that I added to it. So for this one, we just noticed that the radio button for the industry would just be too much. It's not going to work because of the space it's going to take. So it's going to bring out all the pick list on our industry. So what I will do immediately, I just go back and change it to another, to just normal pick list. Then I can give a radio button to just rating. So rating will be good with a radio button. So let me go back and work more on this particular record. So what I will do now is just to go back into the flow and try to see how I will this element. So let me just take out let me take this one away. Since I've not added create record to it, I have not matched the record. I'm still the fields and stay good to kind of get So let me just on our rating. For the rating, I'll give the rating the radio button. Now what I'll just do now is to drag pick list again, and I make it industry. Okay, it's already saved in the system. Let's just say lead industry. Yeah, it's gonna work like that, and then let me move into add interest resources to it and make it pick list. Call it industry, lead industry. In the display, then I will kind of look for lead object there. At the lead object is then what our data type is gonna be, and then the field is gonna be industry. With this now, that has been taken care of now, and then I will do the radio button for the radio button just for the rating, and I'll call this one lead rating. I will need to add resources. Sell pick list, the same normal thing that we've done in the past. This one again for lead rating. Rating. Let me call it lead rating 2. Yeah, because I've used that same API name in the past because of that changing of the field name, and I call this one that's the lead object, the object we're dealing with. Then the digital is pick list. Then we're going to look for the that is the rating. So with rating now, maintain the order and click down, and that is done. I click save. Anytime you've done anything like that, it's always good to save. So let me debug now. Once again, we'll see that won't be yes. Say please create a quick lead record. Yeah, just for me to show you how you can demonstrate how emoji kind of to your screen flow as it is says. It looks good, but we are not done yet, because if you do this now, it cannot still create record for you at the front end for your lead. The actual field you've created using Flow, for it to really integrate with the existing lead record you have, you use Object Manager to create. You need to create record. That create record will give you the option to match both the existing field on our existing field created by the object manager with the one we created making use of a screen flow. That's what we need to do now. Let's add another element. So the element we're going to add now is to make it to create record. So it's going to create record. So under the create record is where we're going to be having the option to use I will just call this one quick lead record. Then quick lead record is going to be one, and then we're going to do it manually. So for us to match now, which object we're dealing with, we want to match the lead object field with what we've created using our screen flow. Now we have all these options already. Let me add the first name. Let me add we already have company, first name, last name. Let me add the phone number. Oh. My phone. That's all my phone. So let's add another field, lead source. Let's add another field, industry. Let's add another field. We have status. Let's add another field. We have lead rating. Let's add another field. We have annual revenue. Let us add another field. We have email. And that's it. So I need to match the one. This is the one on our lead object that we have already. So the value we created using our screen flow now is what we just going to make available with the company. Say test. Last name. That would be name now. Value. That would be last name. Name. Will be first name. First name. Phone number. Value. Yeah, already have value there. Then lead source. Then industry. Then startups. Then world value, rating, then revenue, just current say the email. Have value, that says something there. So I believe every other thing it looks great now. And then let me save. Okay, now that I save now, I can go to the front end to see if to see our screen flow display. So let me just activate now. I don't need to debug, everything should be all right. That will give it a quick fit record, create record. So let me activate. After activation now, I need to go to the front end to do what? To actually see what is happening to my flow. And what I want to do is to make our flow available on one of these applications. So let me just say, if I want to make it available on this home page, on the home page, that when my end users land on the home page, they can easily use the home page to create a quick lead, make it available here, and it's going to be. So let me just go to edit page now. From edit page, it will give me option to actually add flow to my. I can be able to pick up a component, and the component I will pick up this time around is going to be flow. The component I'm going to, let me just place it right here. Then I'm going to make it. There are other flows that we have on this platform. The one we need is going to be quick lead record flow. Then and that's it. Let me save now. That's the lead that we just created, the one we want to add to the. You can add it anywhere you want it to be, or depends on what you want to achieve with it. So let me go back to the back end now, at the front end, and see what is happening. Yes, we have our quick lead available here. So if witness now, it's asking us that we need to create this particular this required feed. We must make it available. That's not what we want to achieve anyway. But now, let me just say BJ is the first name. Let's call this one Jack. We call it Jack, and the last name is Rich. And the company is Rich LLC. The source is web, and the status is contacted. This one that we gave a radio button, and we can just say that's the picture of radio button, and then we can say this one is but these ones are not necessary anyway. And then we can just say, let me just leave it like that, and then that's it. That's created. And now the next thing I'm going to do, I want to give it another screen that will say record created successfully. Let me give it record created successfully, and then I just go back to the screen flow, to my flow again, to do that. So anytime I go back to my flow to do anything, I need to clone it. I need to save it as first. That's when I can edit. Don't just go straight like this and start editing. It's not yeah, it's going to give you a lot of trouble. It's going to give you error. It's going to give you this thing. So you need to actually create another version of your flow by saying save as. Then from save as now, you can start working on your flow, screen flow again. This is very interesting. So the next thing I'm going to do now is for me to add another screen that is going to display success message to my, and I will say display, big display text here now. Oh, hold on. Let me say success screen. Let me just give it success. Success screen. Success message. MSD. Success message screen. Then I don't need, let me work on the header and knock it off. Then the footer now, I need to work on it. I don't want to see, I just don't want to see hide there. Let me hide previous. Let me hide the hide pause. Yeah, so immediately it shows as successful. Then I'll just create say finish. So let me just get this latest now here. So I'll call this display test quick lead display. Quick photos display. So good. Then what I'm gonna do now is to lead record. The message now is gonna be lead record. Lead record created successfully. So, thanks. Okay. I'll make it bold. I close the font. I'll say 16. I can make it to the front. I can give it any color that I want. It will look so beautiful. With that, I can click down. So I can click down for this. Let me save. Now I'm going to add another thing to my record. Fourth part. Let me create a fourth part for this, and the fourth part is going to be here. Right, if there is any error, it's going to add a fourth part. Let me give it a fourth part screen. So called fourth error MSG So I can just say let me remove the header. This one now, I'm going to deal with it differently. So configure footer is going to be like this. I'm not going to hide the previous. I'm going to hide finish. I'm going to hide a pause. Yes. So immediately there's an error when your end users are trying to create at the front end, so that they can go back to the record again and make the necessary correction. That's why I just leave it at the previous, which is okay like that. So let me display ability display test. Now I can call this one error error. Error. Call this one error display. Error message display. The end error has its own as error global error variable, which is flow. Port message. And make it red. Okay. I increase the font. Because here, everything is okay now. I can click done. Then let me do something. It would look, believe every other thing on this is good. Let me click save now. Okay, let me activate. So I'll go to the front end now to actually check out what I've done and see if everything is working quite all right. I'm going on. Let's just say this is done. Okay, let me refresh. Need to refresh. I'll call this one John. John Paul. John Paul company. John LLC. And the other required field there, resources, web, ports, yeah. then that's okay. I click next. You see, lead record created successfully. Thanks. Finish. So that's how to display a lead object, and then I can decide to add this lead on another. Let me go to sales. I might decide to add it on another record entirely. So let's say if I want to add it on the opportunity record now, I can just go to the opportunity record and add it right there, or I want to add it on the contact record, I can as well add it there. I just say let's say this is go to the edit page. From edit page now, I can actually go to where I have my my flow. So this is flow. I click and drag. So I will search for the one that I created called quick lead flow. Then I click save, activate. I want to assign it as a default for the entire org. So every other is going to be as a default. But if you want to add as a app default, you can do that. You click or you don't take this one. So I just want to for this demonstration, I will just assign to app default, and then I will make it available both on desktop. This is a form factor, both desktop and phone. And then I click next, I click save. So with that now, I save my. If I go back, you will see that same quick lead button is available right on the is available right on the lead object. So this lead object that is available on, we can actually integrate it to be if lead, if we create a lookup relationship with contact, we can actually make this lead available as a what? As a related record on our lead object. So that's another thing I can do, which is going to be another case, another use case in the next class. So successfully now, I can just say Bob. I can call this one Jerry. Company Jerry LLC. Jerry LLC. Then I can make this one. Then power. And that's it. And that's it on how to create a lead record using Screen Flow as a quick record. You can make it available anywhere you want to make it available on, and it's going to be there at the end of the day. Alright, that's a wrap up for today's video. I hope you have picked up some valuable insights and actionable tips in Salesforce ecosystem. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumb up if you found it helpful. I'm Asikola Oshirikan, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.